Was Petr Yan's illegal knee intentional? Knuckleheads, I've had to argue this ridiculous point since yesterday. And to be quite honest with you guys, I'm absolutely disgusted by having to argue this point. You know, I thought we were fans of a sport in mixed martial arts that still embodied, to some degree, sportsmanship and honor and integrity. But it looks to me that this society we live in is completely enthralled with sound bites and controversies and prefers those over maintaining people's reputations and prefers those over any sort of integrity or dignity. Now, I said this yesterday on the live stream, and I'm going to say it again. I thought Joe Rogan was completely out of line, and I'm going to tell you guys why I think that. As Joe Rogan was interviewing Aljamain Sterling after the fight, he indicated that what Petr Yan did yesterday was clearly intentional. That is a hugely damaging statement for Petr Yan, and his career. That's somebody's reputation on the line that you are defaming. And unless you have more evidence that what he did yesterday was intentional, you should shut your damn mouth. And the reason I don't believe it was intentional is because Petr Yan was not only winning that fight, but he was obviously confused from whatever communication was given to him from his corner. His mannerisms after the fight indicated that he thought the man was potentially up or that the strike was a potentially legal strike. And his tweet after the fight corroborates that. But no, it means more to the miscreants. That's what I'm going to call them. To the miscreants in the media and these fans with single brain cells, single cell organisms living in their cranium. It means more to them to get a controversy and a soundbite and to spout off and to get some attention and to damage somebody else's career in order to take a moral high ground on somebody else. Just absolutely disgusting what Joe Rogan did, and it's absolutely disgusting what everybody else is saying. And the worst counter argument I've ever heard in my life is coming from this crowd. And the argument is, he intended to throw that strike. It was an intentional strike. No shit, stupid. Every strike you throw in a fight, you intend to land, dummy. What are you, dumb? Every strike you throw, you intend to land. When you go to play basketball and you shoot your shot, did you not intend to make it? The point is, did he intend to throw an illegal strike? Did he intend to commit a foul? That's the point. Stop conflating, you Neanderthals. Don't you have two brain cells in that head? You can't tell the difference. You got to conflate between the intent to do something illegal and the intent to do something legal. It's pathetic. You don't think intent to do something legal versus illegal matters and is taken into consideration? I'm a lawyer and I can tell you it's completely different crime and sentence when you intend to do something to somebody versus when you don't intend. It's completely different. The intent is the most important aspect sometimes of determining what crime somebody committed and accordingly what sentence they're going to get. And another thing, these people are putting their lives on the line. Shouldn't we have some justice in this sport? This guy, Aljamain Sterling, gets the title. Why not do like in boxing? Why do we have to be so robotic and rigid and stupid? Why not dock a point from the guy and then go to the judges' scorecards? Like they do in boxing after a few rounds. No, they DQ the guy and they give it to the guy that was getting beat up. Listen, all due respect to Aljamain Sterling, but all these counter arguments that are being made on my channel and off and everywhere else are just absolutely ridiculous. Let me boil it down and distill it for the stupids. He either intended to commit a foul or he didn't. He either intended to commit the foul or he didn't. Whether he intended to land the knee is the stupidest argument you can make in your life, because of course he intended to land the knee. He intended to land every strike he threw in that fight. Dummy. Jeez, man. It's terrifying. It's terrifying that humanity has devolved to this point. I'm terrified that a guy who's a champion, went in every round, apologized after the fight, exhibiting mannerisms, showing innocence, gets absolutely executed in the court of public opinion by DMT smoking, carnivore diet eating guy, hasn't had a leaf of spinach in his body for 3 years, Joe Rogan, and everybody goes with it. Clearly intentional. This guy's career is on the line. He doesn't have a $100 million deal from Spotify. This guy's career is on the line, and you guys are going to destroy it with your stupid. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit the like button if you like the video. If not, who gives a shit? Hit subscribe. The bell notification icon next to it. Join the channel if you want to build a channel and a promotion with some sort of integrity, where we don't throw fighters under the bus and throw people under the bus without evidence, just because you don't like the way they make you feel, because you're emotional. If you throw somebody's life under the bus because you're emotional, you are a wimp. And I said it, you're a wimp. Now listen, we could have differing opinions. If you thought that Jan intended to throw an illegal strike, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But don't act like he clearly did it, because nobody has evidence of that. All we got is speculation. Even I'm not 100% sure, but I give the man the benefit of the doubt. Leave your comments below, subscribe.